I married my husband's twin without knowing it. You know those moments in life where your whole world shifts in a second? Like someone just pulled the rug from under your feet? That was me, and I never saw it coming. Let me backtrack. It all started 3 years ago. I met Jason at a friend's wedding. He was charming, funny, and had this deep, calm energy I found so attractive. We hit it off instantly. I remember thinking, how did I get so lucky? Fast forward through whirlwind dates, lazy Sundays, meeting the parents. Everything was perfect. We got married 8 months later. 8 beautiful months. Before we dive deeper into this jaw-dropping story, can I ask you something real quick? If you're into unbelievable real-life twists and emotional roller coasters like this, go ahead and subscribe to Up For E. It's totally free, and it helps keep these stories coming. Seriously, just one click can make a difference. Support the channel. It's easy and means the world. Okay, back to the chaos. So married life with Jason was beautiful, mostly. Except for the weird parts. Like how sometimes he'd come home acting like he didn't remember conversations we had. Or he'd pronounce words slightly differently. Or how his cologne would change out of nowhere. Once he even made us chicken Alfredo, something Jason hated. I laughed it off. Maybe he was trying something new? But the strangest part? He forgot our anniversary. Jason, the man who planned a scavenger hunt just to propose, forgot our anniversary. And when I called him out, he just stared at me and said, "Wait, wasn't it next week?" That night, I cried in the shower, but I didn't leave. I couldn't. I loved him. I convinced myself marriage had ups and downs. I told myself, maybe he's stressed. Maybe he's just off lately. Then one morning, everything shattered. I was meeting his mom for brunch. Jason said he had work, so he couldn't come. No big deal, I thought. But when I got to the restaurant, his mom gave me this weird look, like she was trying to read my soul. "You look happy," she said, sipping her tea, especially after what happened. "What do you mean?" I asked. She tilted her head. "You know, after the funeral. I wasn't sure how you'd cope, but I'm glad to see you smiling again." My stomach dropped. "Funeral?" She stared at me, confused. "Jason's funeral. 2 months ago." I froze. I thought she was joking. I laughed nervously. "Jason's at work right now." Her eyes filled with tears. "Sweetheart, Jason died. 2 months ago. In that car crash on Highway 9. His twin brother, Jordan. He's the only one left." My mind broke. I ran out of the restaurant. I called him Jason, or Jordan, or whoever he was. No answer. I drove straight home. I didn't even take off my shoes. I stormed into the house. And there he was, sitting calmly on the couch. I looked at him like he was a ghost. "Who are you?" I asked. He looked confused, scared even. "What are you talking about?" I screamed. "Don't lie to me. Are you Jason or Jordan?" He went pale. There was silence. A long, horrible silence. Then he said the words I'll never forget. "I'm Jordan." I collapsed. He rushed to hold me, but I pushed him away like he was fire. "Why?" I sobbed. "Why would you pretend to be him?" He looked down. "Because you were broken. You loved him so much. And I loved you. I've always loved you. Since the day he brought you home. But I never said anything. I watched you fall for him. And after the crash, I couldn't bear to see you fall apart." He wiped his face. "I thought, if I could just be him, maybe you'd be okay. Maybe we'd both be okay." The betrayal. I can't describe it. My mind spun in every direction. I thought about every kiss, every memory, every time he touched me, and it wasn't Jason. It was Jordan. I felt violated. But here's the crazy part. Part of me still loved him. I hated myself for it. I locked myself in the bedroom for days. I didn't eat. I didn't sleep. I replayed every memory, now tainted by deception. How could I have not known? How could I be that blind? But he wasn't evil. That was the worst part. Jordan wasn't some monster trying to trick me. He was a grieving man, just like me. Lost, desperate, alone. And I started asking myself, did I really not see him? Or had I fallen for both twins, just in different ways? Weeks passed. We didn't speak. He gave me space. Then one day, he left a note under my door. If I could undo everything, I would. But I'd still love you. I always will. I'll never forgive myself for the lie, but I hope one day you'll remember the truth beneath it. I never wanted to lose you. I cried. Again. Eventually, I agreed to meet him at the lake where Jason had proposed. It was sunset. The sky was burning with color. I'm not asking for anything, Jordan said quietly. I just want you to know I'm here. As me. No more lies. And for the first time, I saw him. Not Jason's shadow. Not a replacement. Just Jordan. Raw, honest, broken. I didn't forgive him that day. But I didn't walk away either. The healing was slow, painful, but real. We went to therapy. We rebuilt. I had to mourn Jason all over again, this time with open eyes. I had to redefine what love meant, and who I was without lies holding me up. Today, I live with Jordan. We're not perfect. People still judge. Some say I'm crazy. Others think it's romantic. But they don't know what it's like to lose someone twice and still find a way to stand. Love is messy. It's not always pure. Sometimes it's born out of ashes, not fireworks. And yes, I married my husband's twin without knowing it. But now I know. And I choose him. Truthfully, completely, painfully. Because sometimes love shows up in the wrong face at the wrong time. But it still finds a way to be real. I know this story sounds unbelievable. But life doesn't always follow the rules. Sometimes it writes its own script. One filled with love, grief, betrayal, and forgiveness. I didn't expect to marry the wrong man. I didn't expect to fall in love again. With someone who had the same face but a different soul. People often ask me if I regret it. And the truth is, I don't know. I regret the lies. I regret not seeing the signs. But I don't regret healing. I don't regret finding strength in a place I thought only held pain. And I definitely don't regret loving again. If this story reached you, if it made you feel anything at all, please take a second to subscribe to Upfury. It's easy. It's free. And it means everything to a channel like ours that's trying to share stories that actually matter. We're not chasing trends. We're telling the truth. Even when it's messy. Even when it hurts. If you believe in that kind of storytelling, hit that button. Join the Upfury family. Because real stories still deserve to be heard. And who knows? The next one might just be yours.